Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Makwa, and today I'm going to show you how I install these grommets on my bags. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. Yeah, so when I'm making these bags, like I like putting these grommets, like just add some beauty to whatever I'm making, but I just like using them for making the bags. They come in different sizes. You have those large ones, like the ones they use for curtains, and then you have this, and you have the eyelets, which are the smaller ones. But today I'm going to show you this. Then the next day I'm also going to show you on how to use the small eyelets. Those, like the smaller ones, are usually common on clothes, especially like people who make wedding dresses. They put them then like when tying behind, and just other kinds of dresses. And so for the things that you need the grommet, which is, I don't know which is the male and the female here, but I think this is the male and this is the female, or vice versa. I'm sorry, I don't know that. Then you have these two. So this, what actually does is when you're putting that in, you put it in here. As you are hammering in this doesn't become flat, it stays round like this. Because if you were to put it on a flat surface and you keep hitting on this, it was going to be flat. Then you need this. This is when you put here, so that as you hammer this, then it will fold. You see, we put this here, then it will fold. And you also need this. This is for making the holes, like where you want your grommets to be. Then you use this to hammer, and you make that hole. This will cut the hole, but obviously I ruined mine. It's not that good. And you also need a small hammer just for hammering your stuff. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you have your so the first thing you want to do is you have your fabric, whatever you're doing, and make sure you have reinforcement, like you put fabric or interfacing. I put this is just like a small sheet of paper, because I didn't want to, for demonstration purposes only. And I kind of this is like more like running my grommets, but I just wanted to make a demonstration so you see what I'm doing. Yeah, so suppose this was my fabric, and this interfacing is just to make reinforcement where this is going to be, or the fabric a little bit stronger, because this is going to, as you're going to put this, it's going to cause more workload, or to make this like open big wide. But when you put this interfacing, it's going to make it a little bit stronger, and it won't break. So that's why you have this interfacing. Then the next thing you want to do is just mark where you're going to have your grommets. You mark the distance where you have, just to make sure your grommets are evenly distributed on your whatever you're making. So after that, let me show you. Yeah, and the next thing you're gonna need is just like a plank of wood. These, when I bought them, they come with a small, just a little bit, like maybe 1.5 inches, a square of 1.5 inches. That's what it comes with, but I didn't want to, because I have to put it on the table and start hitting it on the table, and I don't want to ruin my stuff. So when they were making the garage, the guys, I asked for this plank when they were cutting the things. It's very big though, so I just put it down here on the ground when starting to make the things. So as I was saying, the first thing you want to do, make sure you mark where your grommets are going to be. You mark it evenly. So suppose we marked mine evenly, because here maybe you can't see. I'm going to open it the other side, but I usually doing it from the wrong side, not the right side. So we're going to mark here. This is going to be our point where our grommets are going to be. So then the next thing you're gonna do is use this. Remember I talked of marking where your grommets are going to be. So the next thing that you're gonna do is just use this piece here and put it where you're supposed to have your grommets, and then you just start hitting a little bit just to mark it. But since this is broken, I'm just gonna use my scissors to cut this. Then I'll show you how I do it. So I have the scissors here. What I just do is I fold it a little bit, then fold again, then just cut a small part there. That's it. Then after cutting, this will be open. You see that? It's open. And now from there, this is where we get our tools. I'll put I'll put it down, then get my male and female grommet parts. Then I'll put this I'll put it here. It will go in this groove. There's a groove here, and this groove, this is where it will go, like that. Then I'll put my fabric just to make sure it is all the way in. As you can see, the fabric is in here, and there it's also in. Then just making sure there it is right in the groove. Then I add this. From there, now what you just do is put this and put it here. So after that, just just make sure it is straight, like it's not bent, because if it is bent, I'll show you what happens if it is bent. But we're just gonna try to make sure this is not balanced. I hope it's balanced. Then just gonna start hitting and make sure you don't hit your fingers. Yeah, see, I'm gonna hit again. Okay, so then you're done. This is the grommet. It's in. Then you're done, and that's it. From there, you just take your pads and take them away, and now you just keep doing whatever you marked. Keep doing the same one. This is how you do it. And so now we are done making our grommet. And this is how I see this reflection of the light is. Yeah, I hope you can see it clear. Yeah, like this it's a little bit clear. Yeah, so you are done now. And basically what just this happens is, as you're putting this, as you're smashing, then this opens up so that it forms like a round barrier, something like a barrier here, then, so that this won't be able to come out, and it will lock inside and it stays like that. So basically that's what happens. I hope you can see. And just make sure when you're putting this, the thing is straight, because if it's not straight, mostly this is what is gonna happen. The other side is gonna go, then the other side is gonna remain. You see what happened? Yeah, just make sure it's balanced and you hit it at the center, then everything is gonna be okay. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you. Bye bye.